What's up, guys? Hold on right there. Cinestalker here. We got a video, so check this out if you want to. This video right here is just me doing some recommendations, what kind of movies I like to check out during the holiday Christmas season. A couple of different ones you might not have heard of before or thought of to check out. And of course, I'll mention some other stuff too. And also, toward the middle or end of this video, I have a few movies I want to talk about for some cool stuff that just came out recently. So look out for that. Let's get down to it right now. What kind of movies I like to check out during this time of year. Before I get started, check out our pals here, our guests for this season. We got the alien with the cool antlers, and of course my Chucky since I was a kid. It's not really his first Christmas, but yeah, that's only a fat hat we could find. It all decked out in their gear right next to the tree. First up, here's a movie I love. It's only in the VHS realm, and it's this one called Elves right here, starring Dan Haggerty. A little cool one I like to watch this time of year. I got this one for like $1 about a few years back. Definitely happy to get this. It's a kind of an expensive one to get around this time of year. I think 40 to 60 bucks it goes for. Might be a boot of it on DVD, but I definitely can get it. Check it out. It's really cool. Weird movie. It pretty much starts off with this woman, like this young, well, it's like a teenager. She starts with a group of friends out in the wilderness. You know, like this weird seance thing out there, and in doing so, this girl cuts her hand on some glass. Blood drips in the soil in the forest, and out pops this crazy elf, kind of demonic elf. He's in the loose in the rampage, eats anything in sight. And Dan Haggerty's kind of down on his luck, has nothing going on. So the mall hires him to be a Santa. And in doing so, the woman that unearthed, like she cut her hand, unearthed the elf. She works at the mall. They both run into each other. Dan Haggerty's there to save the day from these crazy elves. There's a weird twist too, because these elves are involved with like Nazis. So it's a weird Nazi elf, kind of a trippy thing. It's just a weird, cool, low-budget movie, only done by the good people at AIP. Great company that puts out a lot of weird movies back in the day. A better look at it right up here. Just a really weird kind of movie. Here's the back with these this demonic elf, Dan Haggerty. In this movie, funny, Dan Haggerty smokes a cigarette in pretty much every scene of this movie he's in. It's just really weird and bizarre. Cool late 80s awesomeness is Elves. Up here is, of course, the Jack Frost crappy movie collection. This one's like Jack Frost 2, which a lot of people don't talk about. Really bad, but it's good with a cool lenticular cover. This one's missing its lenticular color. I know Vinegar Syndrome put this one out. Really cool. Hope they will put this one out too. This one's really good. But you know, Jack Frost, you cannot go wrong. Trapped Alive. Another AIP masterpiece is this. It has these two friends. They're at a Christmas Eve party. They're on their way home. It's in the snow and all that kind of deal. Somehow there's like these escaped convicts. They're on the run. A few of them. They run into them on the road. Somehow, like the convicts, they block their path from the road. They kidnap them in the car. It's on the loose. And then their car runs into like this crazy mountain that breaks down. So they're in this crazy mountaintop. The convicts don't want to get caught by the cops, so they go in this cool cave to try to find a way out with the girls as ransom. And inside this cave, there's like maniacs, mutant people that want to kill all of them. So the inmates and these two girls kind of sort of in a way band together, try to escape from the crazy mutant kills have eyes maniac type. Back of it up here, so really just one of the maniacs right there. Crazy people. This is a cool, just a weird type movie is this. Definitely enjoy it. Cool horror Christmas type flick is this one, Trapped Alive. So here also in the VHS world is this one. I talked about my last video is this one called Santa Claus. Well, here comes Santa Claus, this one. This one's the old New World release of it with the cool price tag for 20 bucks. I only got this for $1 though. It's a weird French Christmas flick made in the 80s. Really strange, just weird songs, you know. It's like an ogre guy who kidnaps these kids in the forest, tries to eat them. It's just a twisted, sort of a weird fairy tale of a movie is this. But if you ever get a chance to see it, check it out. A quick close look at it right here. It says like look at the price tag for like $19.95, but it doesn't cost that, and it's a little slightly higher in Canada. So it's like a French-Canadian release. Is this? Here's the back of it. Just a really strange kind of movie. On that note, take a quick break. Check out my movie reviews I'm going to do right now. I'm going to start off with this classic from Blue Underground and also from MVD Entertainment Distribution is this one. The classic Maniac with the lenticular cover. Check that out. Isn't that a classic movie from Bill Lustig? He did Maniac Cop and things like that, starring Joe Spinell. And it's probably his best work ever in this thing where he plays like a crazy serial killer that scalps women. He has like these issues going on from his childhood. He's a crazy killer on the loose. And this has amazing effects by the master Tom Savini in this movie. Great makeup effects job. Probably some of his best work, right up there with Day of the Dead, I think. Some of his best stuff, in my opinion. But this is a great classic movie. 3-disc set, 4K restoration. This bad boy. I'll show you guys inside the contents in a little bit. It also comes with the original soundtrack and this crazy, awesome movie. Probably my top 10 favorite horror movies of all time is Maniac. This edition looks amazing. I'm going to show you guys the contents of it right now, what it looks like inside. As I open this up, you get the soundtrack right there with Joe Spinell, the Maniac. There's the soundtrack, really good. You have a really nice booklet up here with some write-ups of the film itself. Such a good classic. Really nice job they did with this. And here's the discs in here too, with the, the main Blu-ray and the special features disc. All right, next up here from the company Umbrella Entertainment. All these movies are region-free. They're from Australia, but they're all region-free, so you can play them on your players. Is this Blu-ray of this great exploitation classic, The Chain Reaction. I've never seen it before. When I saw this, I definitely had to check this out for review. It's a great, awesome early 80s exploitation flick, nuclear waste and like crazy car chases. And this movie pretty much takes place as this couple that go to this retreat in this mountaintop rural area, and on doing so, this escaped guy went through this nuclear waste. He escaped from this crazy government lab. He escapes. He goes there like mountaintop retreat, and they find him there. He's all like messed up, and his eyes are all screwed up and stuff like that. And they find out that there's like this crazy radioactive stuff going on in their secluded area, and all his government people try to contain it and try to get them and capture them and that kind of stuff. And this crazy cat and mouse kind of game of chasing and stuff like that. They try to find their way to escape. The couple does off this crazy mountain retreat, desolate area. Can they do it? I don't know. Find out in Chain Reaction. Great movie. Awesome synthesizer music in this thing, early 80s style. Great stuff. Classic, their edition of Day of the Dead. George Romero's Day of the Dead. Probably my favorite of the Dead series is Day of the Dead. I like it a lot. I love the other ones too, Dawn and Night, of course. But this one, I just like it a little bit more because it has a weird, gory, depressing quality to it, which I really love. And I think Savini's some of his best work, like I said, mentioned before, with Maniac and this, I think it's his best work by far. And also Friday the 13th Part 4. But it's a great movie. You guys all know what it's about. It's a great flick. Great classic zombie flick is this right here. I'll show you the back of it right now. Classic Bub right here. And I know like Shout Factory, they put out an edition too. I think this is kind of the same stuff, if not a little bit different on here, added to it. Might be their own stuff. I don't know because I don't have the edition of it. I think it's the same stuff on that, if not a little bit more, and on the previous DVD sets too put out. So this is a great classic flick. I like how they have the old school poster art for it right here. Definitely a great one. And last up here on DVD from Umbrella is this movie called The Lunatics, a love story starring Ted Raimi. He was an Evil Dead and that kind of thing. Sam Raimi's brother. In this movie right here, it's actually about these two lunatics. Ted's character and his woman. Ted has these crazy paranoid issues and stuff he imagines in his head. And she's out in her luck because she just got dumped with her boyfriend. And she has all these issues too. They somehow meet in this weird dial talk line. They meet up on that. They hang out. And they kind of just fall in love. And they're both a couple lunatics that they find their way in love with all their crazy stuff going on in their minds. And this cool early 90s romantic kind of comedy, weird kind of trippy movie is this one. I've never seen it before, but a cool flick right here. Definitely enjoy this one a lot. Really just that's it for my reviews right there. If you guys like my movies I recommend, if you want to get those titles at and more, links down below for those companies. And now back to the rest of the video at hand. All right, now we're back by the DVD Blu-ray section. There's some flicks I could check out. Here's one of them right now, and this one is this, which I love, is the Claymation Christmas. I saw this originally when I was a kid. Great Weird by Will Vincent, a cool Claymation Christmas, like a half-hour special. It was a big deal back in the day. Is this one has the California raisins in this thing, you can see right there. And next to that is the classic Silent Night, Deadly Night movie. You cannot go wrong with these. I got the whole collection. I don't have the Scream Factory releases, but I do have these old ones. Great stuff just to watch this time of year. I'm sure you guys know what that's about. Really good one right there. Love it. So cheese and good. And this one right here, I love this flick since I was a kid. And is this one with Dudley Moore, Santa Claus the movie. This one is just fantastic. It's a super good movie right here. David Huddleton is Santa Claus. He plays an amazing Santa Claus. One of my favorite Santa Clauses ever is him. Maybe the best one, I think, ever portrayed as Santa is him. Great fun family flick. This one's a great one with the commentary on it. It's on Blu-ray also. but I saw this was coming out like years back. I had to buy it. It's such a good movie. With John Lithgow, and it also plays like a Scrooge character. I also have a couple more tapes I got to talk about. The road over, I thought I was done with the VHS ones, but of course I'm not. There's a couple more recommendations which I love to watch this time of year. Christmas Evil, about this psychotic guy. He's like this trauma since he was a kid. So he works at his toy factory. He goes crazy one night and just goes on Christmas Eve and just starts killing and everything in his path, in a sense. And Christmas Evil. It's a really cool one. I love this cover of it, as you can see, with Santa Claus with the axe. There's a hand up there. Just a really cool one. Definitely happy to get this one on tape. We wish you a turtle Christmas in this horribly made Turtles special, with the Ninja Turtles looking all weird looking with like their teeth. This is like these cheap costumes and these like really crappy good songs. Like check them out on YouTube. Like the best one I think is like just Rap. It's so bad. And Splinter looks like a homeless cat in this thing. It's just a really strange, good one, and you get some good cheese right up there. Get this recently at a thrift shop, The Night They Saved Christmas. It's a great movie. As Art Carney as Santa Claus. He was one of the most famous Twilight Zone episodes ever. He plays a Santa Claus also in that thing. Great episode. I think it's called like Night of the Nymph or Night of the Imp. Something like that. I forget what's the name of the Christmas one, but it's a great one to watch during Christmas Eve also. So that's it for this video right here. Hope you guys enjoy my Christmas stuff I like to watch this time of year. Holiday type weird horror movies and other kids ones like family movies. Of course I love Home Alone and Christmas Story. Those are great, but I just want to show some other ones I like to watch also. Probably don't get mentioned that too much. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to get those movies I talked about, links down below for those also. In the comments below, let me know what kind of flicks you like to watch, or if you've seen any of these ones I mentioned, let me know, and I'll catch you later on the next video. I'll see ya. Bye-bye.